wanted to add a part 2 to the video titled Be Angry But Sin Not. I wanted to just finish this by saying, so I have spoken in the past several times that the enemy watches you all the time. With that being said, the Lord also revealed to me as I was posting this video and, thinking I was done, to add to this. You forgot to say these are ways that that you are letting your guard down. And sometimes it's not even your fault. So sometimes when you're tired, and right now I'm physically tired, you don't operate on full strength. And your emotions are heightened. And you make decisions that are, and you say things that you don't really mean to say. But you're saying them because you're not completely the warrior that at least gets 4 or 5 hours a day of sleep. And so now you're working on an hour at the most, or maybe 2. And maybe a couple days in a row have been like that. And you can still fight and battle because in those circumstances, because the Lord will give you everything that you need. But because I don't want to give the enemy any foothold. You can still operate, you can still fight, you can still battle in those circumstances. But the Lord was just speaking to me on sometimes your guard goes down and you're not paying attention to the voice of the Lord because you might be tired. So be hyper vigilant about listening to the Lord. And also I wanted to point out, as I'm bringing this video to a close, I was just watching, I'll be including it in the description of this video, a video about what the Be Angry But Sin Not, and how we were talking about, some things, that happened. The Lord is listening. When I was pouring out my heart to the Lord, and I actually felt for a moment early this morning, I actually felt for a moment that maybe he's not listening. And until I finished praying, and then the Lord dropped in my spirit. And he also dropped in my spirit to share it on YouTube. So I don't know who else besides me is going to, maybe it's just for me, but another thing is, the next time I post, I don't want to promise, but I will be talking about spiritual weapons. Another weapon for warfare is the Word of God, and it's one of the most effective, powerful tools against the enemy. So I don't want to digress, but anyway, I wanted to wrap up this Be Angry But Sin Not with what the Lord just reminded me. You forgot to say sometimes when you're in situations like heightened emotions, or you're tired. Sometimes